Hi, I'm Angela, and welcome to the Driscoll Garden. Yay! So I started my garden journey February 14th of 2020. I've always wanted to do that, and I planted a lot of things inside. But on the 26th of March, I built some raised beds and planted my first lettuce greens in the ground. And I just wanted to share with you my journey. I guess they've already sprouted, but some things have happened, and I just want to remember the journey, and maybe tips and tricks to be a successful grower is really also something that I'm really in search of. And so this is my first time having a YouTube channel too, so let's get down to it and I'll show you what's been going on. So I grew, this is a 8-foot by 2.5-foot wide raised bed for no particular reason other than that's what seemed right to my husband and I. So let's zoom in close so you can kind of see what I've been growing. First row here is Swiss chard, some more Swiss chard. Then I've got some romaine Paris lettuce. I have some black leaf lettuce, some arugula, some spinach, and kale. Last night it got down to 27 degrees, and the night before it got down to 32. So low 30s, high 20s, and I covered my lettuce bed. And the first night when it was 31 degrees, everything that was not covered, I didn't cover my kale or my spinach because I felt like they were hardier, but the rest of the bed I did cover. They did great that night, but then last night when it got down to 27, I feel like some of my kale suffered, and maybe even some of my spinach is starting to talk to me. But I wanted to show it to you because it made me sad, so I did a succession row with my kale just in case I lose some of them. So as you can see with the kale, they look good. But then this very last row here, they're kind of droopy. Some of them are good. They're fighting. You know, this is part of the learning journey, is learning from your mistakes. I should have covered the whole bed and not relied on the fact that I thought the colder, hardier weather greens would do better. Another thing is that my tarp I used right here wasn't quite long enough. So that kind of probably kicked me in the butt too, but it's a journey. And if it gets low again, I'm covering the whole bed. So you probably noticed I do have more beds. I have this bed here at one end is leeks. And then if you look over here, this end we planted some onions and a couple of leeks. And everything else is empty. I'm waiting till the beginning of May to true my transplants. I did do some carrots and cilantro there, and got a couple of big pots around the garden that I'm going to put some of my bush sweet peppers in. See how that goes. But I'm super excited to share this journey with you. Please comment below, give me some tips and tricks on successful gardening, and bear with me. Have a great day and happy April.